100% pure silicone. You don't want anything with additives in there because they may not react the same way, and you don't want it to shrink like crazy. The 100% pure silicone seems to do the best as far as hardware store style silicone mold making. So I add that. I work in small batches. The first coat is the print coat, which is important for getting all the detail. I add my acrylic paint, which serves as the catalyst and helps it kick off faster. More seems to kick it off really fast, but I need to be able to cover the whole surface and get a good print coat. So I try not to go with more material than I can handle at one given time. So the colored paint is really great because it allows you to see where you have gone and where you have not gone on the model, which has been prepped with the petroleum jelly and then polished away so there's no excess. So a good blend, and when I get done with this first print coat, I put it in the refrigerator because it seems to catalyze it even faster and allows you to build up your coats more quickly. I think what I'm going for is a 1/4 inch to ½ inch thickness, and then I'll put a plaster mother mold on top of that, which will follow after I get done with this process. So that's catalyzed. It's doing its thing. Now the fun part. I start from the top and work my way out, just making sure that I'm getting it down all those crevices, because that's going to ensure that I get good detail when I do my subsequent castings imitating this original master mold that I have made from the process of throwing and press molding. So making the exact same plate again would be really almost nearly impossible. That's where mold making is really helpful for making myself much more industrious and hopefully more efficient. Working it down into all those crevices, working quickly, working in thin, even coats, and being attentive to all those little grooves and details. My lunch lady glove is giving me troubles. And that nice vinegar smell is really going for it. I'm going to use this glove because I'm going to waste it. There's a reason why I like these smoother gloves. And the nice thing about making something in the round and keeping it on the wheel is you can really make a pretty clean looking mold just by the skill of throwing and moving the silicone around on the surface. Works pretty darn slick. And this particular mold that I've created is for a jiggering arm, which you'll see why I need more than one of them, because the profile cut for this is steel and it's bolted onto an arm that comes out and cuts the back foot profile, because what we're looking at is a mold that will produce the front. And by having more than one mold means that I can work very efficiently filling my molds and putting them down on the wheel head and then bringing the arm down to cut that foot. So the more molds means the less I have to change out the die for different mold styles and types. So if it's all one profile, it's very efficient. Woo-wee. Make sure you're in a well ventilated place. The vinegar smell that is essentially the solvent in the silicone is off-gassing the whole time you're doing this, so it's very smelly, but it's difficult to talk through a mask. So do as I say, not as I do.